Good morning and happy Friday, everybody. I hope your day is going pleasant. This morning, I would like to talk on the subject about healing. There's so many videos that I'm watching, and these preachers are saying you can be healed. Well, there is a certain amount of truth to it that God heals us. He created our bodies to naturally heal themselves. Naturally. So, yeah, God heals us. He created us that our own bodies may heal themselves. But there's certain things that just ain't going to happen no matter how much you pray. Okay? And you can't pray one word and then sickness actually go away. That don't happen. I'm sorry. You can pray and you'll get better in time. But if it's a disease that's a critical disease, there's nothing you're going to do about it. It's just your time. That's just the way it is. If preachers could lay their hands on and heal the crippled, restore their fingers and their legs and their teeth and their hair, and cause them to lose weight, we wouldn't need hospitals. The hospitals would be obsolete. Why would you need a hospital if you could go to a preacher and the preacher would say, grow your legs back, and your legs grow back? Huh? Why? Because the reality of it is we ain't geckos and we don't grow our limbs back. Okay? That's the reality of it. And you ain't going to do nothing about it. Now, where does the healing come from that we're talking about that we want so much? Well, it's in the new life. It's in the new heavens and new earth with God when He is walking amongst us and He is reigning with us once again, walking amongst us. That's when we see the healing come. Not before. Revelations 21. Now I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there were no more sea. Then I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a loud voice from heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and He will dwell with them, and they shall be His people. God Himself will be with them and be their God. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, no more sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. Do you get it? It's after this world. We must endure this age today, and we that endured until the end will be saved. So when you hear these preachers teaching something emotionally overstimulating, like, oh, all you have to do is pray a word over your loved one, and your grandmother will once again live and walk and play with the grandchildren and be around for Christmas. Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, that's not how it happens, folks. That's not how it happens. We live in this world, we suffer in this world, and we're going to die in this world. It's just the way it is. Nothing to be ashamed about, nothing to be afraid about. But don't let these people get your emotions going. You can't, no. And I got a personal one here. And one of the reasons that I believe this so adamantly. When I was a young boy, I suffered a great tragedy in my life. And at the hospital that night from this tragedy, the doctors came out and reassured us, patted us on the back, us kids on the back and on the head, and said it'll be all right. Everything is okay. Everything will be all right. And then, of course, being in the Bible Belt, everybody was wanting to pray and pray over it. And yeah, absolutely. Well, guess what happened about an hour later? We get the real story, the story which we'd already known, that the old man had done, that it was nothing to be done. Okay? The devastating blow that happened to me when I got that news again after that promise had been broken hurt me worse than the incident itself. And then I was mad at every one of my elders because instead of trying to comfort me with the truth, they came at me with this phony, oh, God will heal. You know, when you know there's just certain things that happen that no. And if you lose your legs, lose your arms, lose your head, guess what? Ain't none of it growing back. I don't care what science or movies tell you. So don't get emotionally involved with these people that teach you things that are not true. Our healing comes in the end, after we have endured, and those that make it. I hope you'll be one that makes it. Be with them, Lord.